Christopher Vogler, the author of The Writer's Journey, Mythic Structure for Writers. All right, I'd just like to share with you a little bit about the origins of this book, The Writer's Journey. How this all began was on a quest, really, that I was on as a young person. I'm a farm boy from Missouri, and I had no real film background, but I was fascinated. The movies caused me to vibrate, to certain energies that I found there, and I found them very exciting, wanted to be part of it. But I didn't know what those unwritten rules were about storytelling. I knew there had to be something. So on my quest, I ended up at the University of Southern California in the film school there, and I encountered a book called The Hero with a Thousand Faces by a man named Joseph Campbell, and there it was, the answer to what I was looking for, the unwritten rules, the sort of super outline that all stories appear to be connected by. And my self-assigned job was to translate Campbell's academic language, his mythological examples, into modern examples from classic movies and current films, and turn that into a kind of a report on what I had discovered. And that eventually grew into The Writer's Journey, which I call The Writer's Journey because I discovered the same things I was going through as a writer were being experienced by the heroes in the great adventures. So the adventure is also going on for the writer as well as for the hero. And this broke down in Campbell's work, which I borrowed from heavily, into 12 stages that I seem to find in almost every story I've worked with. And those are the ordinary world, where the hero is discovered in his or her normal environment and maybe a comfortable place for them, but something's there, a seed of change that has to be. There'll be a call to adventure, next stage, where the hero is told that there's something they have to do. They have to undertake some challenge. They usually respond with refusal of the call. They don't want to go into the adventure for one reason or another. That's overcome by meeting with some kind of mentor who guides them and gives them the magical equipment that they'll need. And that allows them to cross the first threshold into this new world, a special world where most stories take place. There, they will meet tests and allies and enemies that will train them and prepare them. They might go through a stage of approach as they get ready to enter the inmost cave that's at the center of every story. In that cave, they'll have an ordeal, stage 8, where they will be facing their greatest fears, and they may be transformed by that terrible ordeal. Then there's a period of reward where they get sort of the payoff for having faced their fears. There's a stage called the road back, where they turn around and begin to complete the adventure and commit to finishing it with some new twists. And then next to last stage is the resurrection, where the hero will be challenged once more on all the levels and also transformed by that, redeemed and resurrected. And then finally return with the elixir, where the hero comes back into the ordinary world with something to share, with something he or she has learned, maybe a great story to tell, or a new love, or a new realization about himself or herself. So that's the writer's journey. That's the story of the writer's journey. And I've been most delighted by the unexpected, unusual ways people have of relating to this material and using this material, sometimes in very off-the-wall ways, but it reflects the fact that this is not just about stories, this is about life. And I look at these ideas, Campbell's ideas, as sort of the guidebook for human living, or it's the owner's manual that you're not given when you're born. But there it is in the myths, all the guidance anybody would ever need. So I hope that you find that in the book and that you continue to explore new, unexpected ways of using it, and that you have a bon voyage, a good time on your own writer's journey. So best of luck with you, and hope you enjoy the book.